hello. Welcome to the last session of this year. Dun, dun, dun.
Dun.
Yes. So, the last time we were here, we were battling giant skeletons, one of which was even more giant than the rest of them, with a burning eye. Set it apart from its fellow skeletonkin. Skeleton?
Pelican.
Yes. These things were called Gashidokuros. Very famous yokai, really. And you guys were going across the heart of the far shore, which is a war-torn, very violent kind of land. Very difficult to pass through. Usually people go around it. But you guys chose the second most difficult path and got a lot of stuff out of doing that. While it seemed really scary at times with the giant spiders and the stuff like that, and your boat got a little damaged. Poor ship face. The boat.
I still laugh at that.
You may have also lost 2 tenths, I think.
Yeah, I think we did.
Yeah.
It's a misadventure.
Both times, ironically.
I feel bad for Daniel and Crone. What can I say?
One of
They
them
just
was
can't keep hold of their
definitely
tents.
Thursday.
That's okay. That just means I get to sleep on the boat.
I'm gonna put you in a home.
Nice. Which brings up the subject, how come we didn't sleep on the boat?
Discount home.
Because the boat is carrying all sorts of stuff for you guys, because you guys are headed to another country across the world. The world of the far shore. Let me show you guys.
I hope it's a map. I hope it's a map. I hope it's a map.
An updated world map. Yay!
Muzzle.
This is what you know so far about the Great Ayakashi Empire, which is where you're heading to. The last leg of your journey is what you're going to embark on now. So, you guys were in this. Let me take you to the page you were on. Bloop bloop bloop. Camping. Your wonderful camping trip.
We're nice people.
You guys shuffled into the boat, the Takarabune, your floating boat, which is sentient, and are now taking off after having a large battle and also breakfast.
Also breakfast.
Yep. So, I will need from you guys some rolls. The first one is to pilot the ship. We will need animal handling from people who want to help, and then also animal handling from the person who's driving the ship.
Unless somebody else wants to. I think normally Legs and I do this.
Sadly, Stevie's gonna have to roll for me because it's slow internet connection.
Okay.
On a side note, Keiru's animal handling is more for skinning animals and cooking animals. So no.
Well, Chrome's got a +3 above game. So if anyone's even close or tied up with me, we could do that, and you could just totally let Crone guide you.
You can roll it to aid. Because what you're doing is you're
Crone's gonna say nice things to it. He's gonna start. He's gonna look for somebody else to join him. So who's that gonna be?
Keiru pushes Daniel forth. There you go.
So
No.
So Crone nods. He goes, "You got to be nice to it." And then he looks at the ship and goes, "Hey, bud, I'm sorry. She was really mean just now. Kind of, yeah. No, I know. But listen, you're looking really good. You took that like a champ. Just give it your best." Oh, you made it mad.
We're dying.
Oh,
Quick,
no.
quick. Keru jumps in, pushes those two away. You've got to be really nice to it. She says, "Hey, ship, looks pretty nice. I like the cut of your jib. Rawr. Maybe later on, you could fly yourself into my stormy port. Rawr."
Crone wipes and beat a sweat off his brow. Good save, good save.
The ship kind of confused.
It has
but
no
it's
eyes.
Definitely, oh, it does.
Oh, crap.
It's got eyes on its sails.
Oh.
And it's looking at you, and there's like a little sweat drop, but it's like, it's definitely, you've motivated it into to moving forth
Getting away. Yes.
at a fast pace.
That's
Who
Keru's
knows
style.
why, but it's moving.
Keru leans over the legs. I never knew it had eyeballs on its sail. Now I feel embarrassed about those nights.
I don't want to.
I thought I was queen of the world. Naked.
Do I want to create this character? What the fuck?
Huh?
Yeah, I totally just clicked on my character sheet and it's like, how do you want to create this character?
Uh-oh. No, I think what happened is Roll20 put a little red dot next to our level. Or our class level called Charactermancer.
Oh yeah, the character mancer to level up. Yeah, maybe you accidentally clicked it or something.
Okay.
That is weird, for sure.
Super weird.
Yes, it is. Mm-hmm. Your character sheet is definitely there, by the way.
Okay, good.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right
I just
now.
need to let this reload and
Nice roll.
do that.
Oh God, I hope not. All right. Would you like me to click your animal handling to see what you do, or do you want to wait
Sure.
till you're in?
No, go ahead. Rock out.
You rolled a 22,
Nice.
and with that, the ship has absolutely no problems sailing away from this horrible place, full of death, where even the trees were trying to eat you. Back to the main map. So the last leg of your journey is over water. This part can get a little fishy.
Boo. No, just kidding. I like it. Fishy, because we're over the ocean. That makes sense.
Haha. Yep, a little choppy.
I wave to Keru.
If you guys would, for the first, there's going to be 3 parts. For the first part, if you could roll a perception check, everyone.
What are you thinking?
Ho, ho, ho. Oh my goodness. Yeah, you might be sleeping. So Kylun's is sleeping while Granny is wide awake.
Wide awake because she's being watched by an eyeball that's approximately 25 feet wide and 10 feet away from her. She's freaked out.
I mean, those eyeballs have always been there.
Yeah,
He
but she
can't
never
say
knew it.
anything. He just looks around. Oh,
She's wearing 3 kimonos now
oh my.
and a hoodie.
And a hoodie.
She's like the creator of Napster? What the hell happened?
Oh boy.
Oh, she's the creator of Eldster. That wasn't funny.
I'm gonna roll your perception. Where's your perception? There it is.
Oh. She stared into the eye, and the eye sees her.
You did good. You got 10. All right, so we have 2 fails and 3 saves, with 1 being a crit, which is nice. So for the 3 that are 10 and above, you guys definitely see there's this very large shadow that's underneath the water. And as you guys are flying by, you can see it kind of comes up just enough for you to tell that it's the top of a turtle shell. But it's big. It's real big. We're talking like probably as big as the boat big. Do you guys do anything?
Heru brings the attention to Daniel and Kalunt. Look down there.
What? What do you say?
Do you look over the railing at it?
Yeah.
She grabs your shoulders, pushes you forward, pulls you back, and said, "Save your life."
You know,
Oh
that
my
would have
God.
been kind of scary if my little sister wasn't fond of that trait.
Oh, okay. I don't know what we're looking at exactly, Karu says, but then she recouples back in her mind, tries to think on nature. It seems
Yeah.
to be an island that's floating beneath us.
Okay.
Yep.
Would you? Okay.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Daniel and Kalu pointing down. Check that out. It's amazing.
Yeah. I mean,
Karu says,
if you want to, you can try history, but that'll just give you like any kind of historical thing that happened that might have to do with something that looks like that. And then if you went arcane, then it would just tell you if it was magical or not. That's pretty much it.
ah, yes.
Yes, floating islands. They are about.
So, with all of this being, so I got a 16. So, how immediately do I know that this is not an island?
Well, with the perceptions, you guys can definitely tell that. I mean, yeah, maybe it could be an animated living piece of land in the shape of a turtle.
Okay.
It's possible.
Would you think a survival check would replace the nature check? I know it's kind of iffy.
I don't think so, because you're looking for.
So,
There's not really like tracks or.
is there a time period I can wait to try to roll perception again to see what it is? Or is there a different roll?
Nature, history, or arcane. Your perception definitely tells you that this looks like a giant turtle the size of a boat.
I've seen this cartoon. Quick, somebody jump down there and see if it'll give them the power of bending.
I rolled that.
So Daniel and Crone, you guys know from your nature check that. Are you sure? You guys know that in the natural world of the far shore, which is anything but natural to, us mundane people from Earth, this is a creature that inhabits the ocean. It is indeed a turtle. However, it is a sea turtle, and its largeness definitely tells you that it's a special turtle. There's one that's mentioned in legends, and that would not be, it would be a different check. But this one is definitely one that can be domesticated and used for ocean travel.
Oh.
Yes. You don't know if this one is, in particular, is domesticated because it didn't stay on top of the water very long.
Mhm.
And yeah, you'd have to get a much closer look. But you know that it's not like a dragon turtle or something. It's not gonna like try and attack you if you get close to it.
Okay. Well,
They're fairly peaceful. That's what you get from your
Federation.
nature.
Anybody got a head of lettuce? Kara, you have random bits of food sometimes. Do you have some lettuce?
Let me check. No.
Cabbage?
Let me check. No.
Beets?
Let me check. No.
How about one box of starving, crazed weasels?
Let me check. No. I hate to say this, guys. We've been traveling for a couple of days now, and our supplies are getting low. She opens up one of the larder cabinets
Heavy.
that hold the supplies. It's like freaking gone. The only thing left is a couple black feathers mysteriously placed there by the roving thief. Or placed there by the cook who likes to eat at night because now she's freaked out about being watched all the time while on the ship.
It was one night.
Wow. Oh, I mean, yeah, okay. So perhaps maybe some of your fresher foods are gone, but you guys definitely have or had. I hope you didn't eat through all of it. 2 weeks of foodstuffs.
When I make dinner, it is an extravaganza of extravagance. One dinner fills up all of us as much as 3 dinners.
But
What?
surely there's got to be leftovers.
Let me check. She goes ahead and checks one of the other cabinets, the smaller one that like no one ever goes to because that's where they keep the baker's chocolate, the unsweetened, bitter, nasty ass chocolate. She pops it on open, and out comes like 3 rabid weasels onto her face.
Wow.
Oh, we got the weasels! We got the weasels!
You know, I appreciate the Weird Al reference. Yeah. I'm glad you got that. Are you A+, Russ?
Thank you, man.
How is the internet doing for Pixie?
I think I can play the game. I'm gonna launch it again now.
Okie dokie.
It's trying so hard. Jeff shut off all the PlayStations in the house. So maybe.
There's multiple.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
have 3.
Whoa.
We actually bought, well, it was all right, so cool little fun fact. When you buy an item like that during back to school, where it's buy one, get one, the GameStop doesn't limit those items, or at least they didn't. So we were able to buy one, get one free PlayStations. So we ended up with 4, and so we gave one to our friend Steve. We have one that runs as an ARC server and a server for other games we play, and then Jeff and I each have an individual one to play games with each other with.
Wow.
Nice.
So yeah, that's
Yeah,
how
Dirty
you keep a marriage solid.
Lovely. So I don't know why they take up so much bandwidth, but
It's not that. It's if something's like uploading like HBO Max and shit like that.
Ooh.
Disney
Oh,
Plus,
yeah.
you know, things like, because it functions as our streaming services as well. So
Yeah.
Yeah. That'll do
all
it.
right.
That'll do it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
To say the least, we're out of fun food to lure a huge turtle to like us. However,
We could dangle kangaroo.
I'm good with that.
No deal.
At least I won't fall for any of your tricks because I'm not wet behind the ears on this sea voyage.
Well, I mean, what would you guys like to do with this encounter here?
Why
I'd
don't
like
we
to
try
jump
to-
off the ship and go yippee-ki-yay.
Why don't we try and talk to the turtle?
Hey, I was just thinking, does the turtle speak Akiashi, Common, or Hell speak?
Yeah.
Or
Akiashi.
Dragon! Or Primordial?
I mean, you guys are gonna have to pilot the boat close to the water. You might actually need it to be more of a water boat at that point, and try.
Can it be a water boat?
Well, yes, it can.
Oh, okay. We should do that then.
Okay. All right, Legs.
You gotta do
Hey.
an animal handling.
So real talk for this check, Legs. Are you able to out of combat cast Gen Inspiration?
Yeah, I can do it like now that I'm a higher level, I can do it like every couple rounds.
Does it cost you any spell slots?
No, it's a bonus action.
So like a cantrip for you, right?
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
So
You
just
can cast it how many times a day, basically.
oh, okay,
It's like
okay,
2
okay.
points or whatever. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So I wondering if with a cantrip level, I'm like, wait, can you just inspiration all of us real quick? Okay, never
No,
mind.
no.
We're good. We're good.
If I could have done that, I would have. But it says one creature per turn.
Yeah. Okay, dokie. So let's talk nice to it. We're even score. I'll do the assist since I just bombed the last roll.
Oh,
Means you're going to be making it this roll.
Yeah. So Crone he pats the ship. He goes, "Hey, bud, about earlier. I'm really sorry that weirdo was there. But listen, we're gonna have a great time. Let's get a little wash in the underside, huh? Let's go ahead and plop down in the water, just kind of gently." And he just goes pat 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 pat. See, it'd be nice.
yeah. Let's cool the belly. Water looks nice.
Do you you want me to roll your animal handling?
Yeah, because it still says it's gathering steam.
Jeez. Okay.
And then it says your connection to the server has been interrupted. Cool. Fantastic. I'm going to drink more of my Chardonnay now.
Sounds good.
I'm
You
good.
rolled a 13, which passes.
Not great, but not terrible.
Yeah. The ship turns ever so slightly, turns a bit that way, turns about this way, descends into the water, dipping very, very gently at first, and then launching itself into the water, much like a child would when first getting into the water of a pool the first time in the year.
Aww.
You can see little waves splashing on either side of it, and its little eyeballs on its sails look like it's having fun. And it's pulled up right next to the shadow in the water.
Crone cheers for the little boat. Pats him on the side of the bow, the deck railing. Pat, pat, pat.
The lurching into the water can be felt by everyone on the boat. So the three NPCs that were doing whatever they were doing now have taken notice. So you have Crow and Mittens up on deck being like, hey, what's going on? So you guys can include them in whatever shenanigans you're doing.
Who's the third NPC?
Margaret, who's pretending to smoke a cigarette and pretending like none of that fazed her.
Yeah, we should probably tell Mittens we're getting seabound. Time to become
Shut
a
up,
catfish.
Russell, you're a fucking troll. I love it.
I know it doesn't matter too much, but on the line between our last horrible adventure and what's probably going to be the world's greatest village ever, where are we at?
Currently, you are right there. This is where your turtle friend that you found is. Although you've, after a couple hours of figuring out what it is and where it's going and what you guys
It
went
is
to, you're almost at
not
the halfway point.
Halfway point, got it. Is not a barrel of whiskey, as Keru first thought after her perception check.
What?
It is not a barrel of whiskey after Keru's failed nature check.
Did she drink all the, what happened to the whiskey?
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's now a turtle.
When Keru rolled her nature to find out what it was, she rolled a 1.
Right.
She thought
okay.
it was, in effect, an underwater island and or a barrel of whiskey, which was
Oh, okay.
okay.
I thought you just drank all the whiskey on the boat. I was like, oh, okay. All right. He's drunk now.
That-
Let's see.
That happened days ago. Jeez.
Oh, no.
Where has the DM been? Gosh.
Oh, not paying attention to your stores, apparently. Gosh.
No. Yes.
Wow. Right. So you guys are keeping up with this very large tortoise. No, it's not a tortoise. It's more like a sea turtle. Tortoise would not have flippers for legs. This one definitely has flipper legs. And getting closer to it, every once in a while it breaches the surface, and you can see that it's a very strange color. So normally sea turtles are what, like green, bluish green,
brown.
Yeah, brown, or like a light yellow, brown, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
This one has little bits of like pink and red running around on its patterning, which seems unusual for a turtle. So as you are now pacing with it, what do you guys do? No, it's staying its course. It sees you.
I got that.
It's flippering you off, but it's looking at you guys. It's curious, but it's not really trying to get closer. It's just going its own way.
Crone starts to, like, he's about to shout, then he thinks better of it. He looks to the others in the group and he goes, do any of you have a way to communicate mentally, telepathically, perhaps? That might serve better than yelling across a chopping ocean.
Through her 3 kimonos, hoodie, and quilt, Keru raises her bony arm right in the air and she starts jumping up and down. I don't, but she points over at Legs. Maybe music will soothe the beast and be able to make it know that we are her friends. Pointing at the ukulele guitar.
Crone looks at her for a second, like you can slap her rather, but then thinks that's actually probably a pretty good idea and looks to Legs.
Legs is gonna go over to the side of the boat where the sea turtle is and say, ahoy.
Oh, which language?
Common.
Okay. You say ahoy, and it looks at you, tilts its head to the side, and then looks back to where it was looking, and it's still going the same speed.
Okay. Do I have fish speak because of a fish demon doohickey?
Or don't you
His
have a?
name.
It says send message.
Ooh.
I do, but I have that fish guy. He's in my bracelet.
Do you call him out?
Ooh.
What's his name? I have it written down.
Fish friendly flicker rainbow.
No. I have a fox mask. I have a red beaded charm. Come on. Where's his name? Totally have his name. It's like Glimmer something.
It's Glimmer, yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Oh, that's it. Okay, I thought I misspelled something. Yes, Glimmer.
It's a red beaded bracelet with a fin-like charm that is cool to the touch, like flowing water. A spirit named Glimmer resides within this bracelet. It used to be an iguana bozu, a human-sized charfish yokai. It's too weak to survive. Blah 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 blah.
Assist with swimming.
Yes, Glimmer enjoys
Help people.
adventure and travel.
Yeah.
So, do you summon Glimmer from your bracelet?
Yeah, I'm going to.
Nice.
You summon Glimmer. Glimmer appears on the banister of the, or railing of the ship, of ship face, and looks out upon the ocean, looks back at you, and goes, "Oh, Miss, this is grand adventure. What's happening? Oh, it's my homeland."
So grand. So much adventure.
Wait, there's too much water. This isn't my homeland. This is clearly the ocean, and not a lake. Or a river.
Well, I mean, one man's river is another man's ocean, is another man's drink.
Glimmer nods emphatically. That's too true. That's too true. But what is happening over there? He points at the shadow underneath the water.
So giant sea turtle. Guys, what do we want to ask? The thing? With the thing?
Karu thinks that we never would get this far, so she had no questions.
Yeah, and above game, I got no plan. It just looks interesting.
I'd like to pet it.
Yeah. Can we pet it? Teenagers scare the living turtles
All right.
away.
Legs is gonna ask Glimmer to speak to the sea turtle and ask it where it's going and of its approximate age, if that's non-offensive.
Glimmer looks at you with one of its eyes because it's very fish-like. It looks kind of like a char with legs. So, you can only see one eye at a time unless you're looking at him straight on. Anyways, Glimmer looks at you with one of his eyes and goes, "All right, I will try my best." And he turns, flaps his little fins, and goes in Ayakashi, "Oi! Oi, what are you doing? Where are you going? Are you old?"
We all look at the fish.
All we hear is like glurbles and clicks.
He's flapping his fins. Oi! And the turtle kind of slows a bit and looks at you guys. And you hear this really muffled, kind of low guttural running. And that's all it says. It doesn't answer the age part. So Glimmer turns back around and goes, "Well, it appears that he's running from something and didn't answer anything else."
Crone raises the finger like he wants to chip in. Legs.
Mm-hmm.
Ask him if he's running for his health, and if so, does he measure in miles or like
Kilometers.
mega miles, nautical miles? So, Or is he running from something that we should be avoiding?
I feel like it's the last one.
Let's go for the first one, though.
Yeah, all right. So we're gonna ask the sea turtle, what is it he is running for, dumbass?
Okay. So Glimmer turns around, flaps his fins again. He's like, "Oi! Oi, you there! What you running from? Is it time? Or is it a thing? Are you old?" And the turtle looks at him, and the eyes get really big. Like, are you serious right now? And the turtle just kind of goes, what one word would he use? Oh, he yells, "Carp!" Which is weird because he would think that carps wouldn't really necessarily be a menace.
Hmm.
Mm-mm. No, it's a carp. Oh.
Yeah, you gotta DM them carps, man.
Yeah.
You're all fired.
So Glimmer turns around and says he's running from a carp? Oh.
Oh, okay. So, who would like to kill a giant carp? Show of hands.
Hey, Rue nods her head. No. You see the whole giant part.
Oh my
Think
gosh,
about it.
you're right.
She points down. Thing is running from it. It must be
Yeah.
bigger.
But it's a plant-eating herbivore, so not exactly one built for self-defense there. See, like if it was a shark running, I would be afraid.
Here's the
It's
funny
true.
thing about Keiru. Keiru, in no way, shape, or form, you guys probably figured this out, does not want to go up against a huge monster carp. Cooking it would be horrible. She doesn't have pans big enough. It would be a huge hassle, a big mess, and might be even deadly, looking right at Daniel. However, she is proud, and she has pride of cooking. If anyone says anything like, "Oh, you couldn't cook a large carp," or something like, "Ooh, a large carp would taste really good if you cooked it," she would agree with you against her better judgment, will, and common knowledge. Because that's
I'll volunteer for this one, guys, if you want.
Carp's
Above
not a
game, I
good
have a
eating fish,
question.
though.
Yeah.
How big is the turtle in relation to the boat?
the size of the boat.
Yeah, they're about the same size.
Okay, so the carp is going to be bigger than the boat. So that's just something to keep in mind.
We're gonna have a whale of a good time.
It's at this point that you guys have made it to the halfway, and a carp comes right up out of the water.
Keiru starts screaming. Keiru starts screaming.
Biting onto the turtle. The carp is about the size of the turtle, but it has a giant mouth. It's kind of like a catfish-looking thing. Little whiskers and well, it's not little whiskers. About 15 feet long, giant oogly eyes. Very unintelligent. Does nothing but swallow things to feed its never-ending hunger. It bit onto part of the turtle. While it's large, its mouth is making up most of its size. It still can't really eat the whole turtle. It's got like one of its fins, like a whole shoulder really of the turtle is in its mouth. It's not really going to be able to swallow it whole, but it's trying. Let me see where it is. It does not notice it because it is very stupid. Well, it's either it doesn't notice it because it's too stupid or it doesn't care. It is kind of like, it's very large. It might not care, but it rolled a 5, so it doesn't react. It failed. It is really, like, it's amazing that these things can get to the size that they get, because this kind of fish is very dumb. It spends its whole time swallowing things that it probably shouldn't. A bottom feeder that when it gets too big gets really audaciously, like, out there.
Natural selection figures it out.
Yeah, kind of.
Some shark gets a really big day.
Following Kowloon's lead. Pots and pans.
Okie dokie.
It's very loud. Can be heard for miles and miles. It may scare it. I'm not even doing the thunder damage, but I wouldn't mind it if we're within 60 feet.
Oh, it's con save. That's not good.
I know, but the main goal here is hear the sound up to a mile away. Oh, geez, mini Christmas.
It's at this point, with the screeching and the thunder noise together, it stops thrashing around on the turtle, but it still has most of it in its mouth. It's kind of dumbstruck with both of those together, though, I'm going to say. So it's paused. Anything else that you guys do?
Keiru looks at Kowloon. Yeah, that sea turtle's dead.
So, how far away is it from our? How wide is our boat? Probably a better question. How many feet?
I believe I actually had. Let me look. How wide it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times 15 feet wide. I want to say the fish's mouth is.
We're not side by side of the turtle, are we?
Wait, no. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's 25 feet wide is the boat.
We're not side by side to that turtle, are we?
Yes. You are side by side. If you wanted to, you could probably make a jump onto the turtle.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, I figured. The mouth of the fish is almost 15 feet wide.
Okay. 40-foot movement speed.
I believe we once again lost Pixie Sparkle on roll 20. Pixie, are you still there?
It looks like it's still here.
Oh, well, I tell you what, I can't whisper this to you because I can't see your people.
Oh.
Reduce enlarge on the turtle.
Oh, shit.
You want me to make a turtle tiny?
No.
No, make the turtle big.
Oh.
Good
Why wouldn't I make the carp small?
Because then you'd have to roll a save. The carp would roll a Constitution save with a +5. But if the turtle knew that it was going to be super duper huge, too big to be eaten, and a perfectly good area for a half-onite to jump upon its back, it may willingly accept your spell.
I want to go after legs.
Dokey.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm going to need to send Glimmer to relay the message to the fish, or the turtle, rather, that we're totally gonna do that if it's cool to help the turtle out. And yeah,
All
and
right.
we can go ahead and cast that.
Glimmer salutes you with its fin and plops into the water. Plop. Swims over, jumps up on the shoulder of the turtle, who's like freaking out because part of it is inside of a fish's mouth. And Glimmer goes, "Boy, we're going to help you. You're going to get big." In Ayakashi, the language. The turtle blinks, looks a little worried, but nods. And you then cast Enlarge Reduce on it, making it double the size that it was. The size of it pushes the boat up against its shell, moving the boat a bit, which worries the boat a little. Ship face is doing a little sweat drop, but otherwise everything's good.
Pat.
The fish is now definitely bitten off more than it can chew. In fact, it's ripped part of its mouth wide open. It doesn't know whether it should stop or not because it's so ridiculously dumb. It's just kind of flopping around at this point, trying to either it's going back and forth between trying to swallow more and letting go, and it can't let go because the fin's now too big, and it can't swallow more because obviously it can't shove anything else into its mouth.
Maybe Crone can convince it one way or
That's
another.
a great moment now. So, yeah, Crone jumps. So the turtle's 30 feet wide now?
Yes.
Okay.
It's bigger than the boat.
Does it require a check?
Athletics, just for your footing.
Okay. Can I go acrobatics instead and try and do a cartwheel?
Both of them are fine. Mm-hmm.
Okay, good.
You land with accuracy. Made it look professional and easy.
So how much of a turn do I get? Do I get like an attack action?
Yeah, you can do all that. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So first one. Oh. This is a really good start.
That is a really good start.
I didn't rage yet, so I'll be honest.
I mean, there's not really. We're not in an official turn order, so you just basically say what you want to do in your turn.
Oh, I'm just gonna go for a full thunk punch.
Sure.
Is your mom trying to call you?
Yes.
Oh my! All of those hit.
I'm going to.
Am I answering it wrong?
Oh, Pixie's back in. Nice. So it is 8 and 2. Wait, how much for raging? It's 2, right?
I'm sorry. Yeah. Raging is +2.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Real life mom's being dumb.
Yeah, you're good. It's okay. 20 and then 34. 34 damage. You do some massive blows to it, smashing in its head. Its eyes are way more bulgy, and the damage from the taken from having something enlarged within its mouth, it's hurting real bad. So you did really well. You can see there's blood coming from its mouth and actually from its, I guess, tear ducts. I don't think there's tear ducts there, but parts of its eyes. Anyone else want to take a look at this? Daniel?
Hmm?
Do you want to do anything to help, or are you good?
Sorry, I was distracted. What are we doing?
You want to make some sashimi out of this fishy?
Oh, sure.
The sea turtle might be hurt.
Might be hurt.
The sea turtle has a carp that bit onto its shoulder, engulfing its fin inside of it, and then legs cast enlarge on the turtle, and the turtle got bigger, ripped the mouth of the carp, and Crone has pummeled the carp pretty badly, but the carp is still hanging on.
Okay.
So
Would
he's
it
now in
be
like the elbow
wait.
region, right?
Yeah, the whole fin, part of the shoulder, but the shoulder popped out of its mouth. It's just the fin in the mouth at this point.
Gotcha.
is this actual combat or is this just, sort of kind of?
It's just sort of, kind of.
All right. I'll use frostbite. Because I'm assuming we're still pretty far away from it.
No, we're right up against the turtle shell.
Oh, okay. Well
was
then,
able to jump onto the turtle to smash the carp.
okay. Well then, I'll follow suit, jump onto the turtle shell, and attack it with my comma and throw on some kami strike.
Okay. Give me either athletics or acrobatics to make sure you keep your footing when jumping from the ship to the turtle.
That's
Nice.
14.
Almost slipped, but you got it.
Bah.
Okay. It's kind of mossy up here. Alrighty.
Plenty of barnacles to.
Comma.
Yep, that hits.
And that would be 2d8 for kami strike. And that would be a let's see, a d4 for the comma, because I didn't enact my glacial enhancement.
Awesome. Okay. So
That was a sad little kami strike.
yeah. You have another attack that you could do if you want.
Alrighty, comma.
It's got a pretty low. Yeah, that hits.
Alright, 8.
So 20 damage. Nice. The fish is just dangling there. Its eyes kind of roll back into its head. Its movement slows, and the turtle turns to its side, grabs the majority of it with its beak, and starts chomping away and tugging it off of its flipper.
Nice.
And then it starts eating it.
Yeah. Listen, quiet internal monologue. Ha! We're in danger.
Yeah,
nice
it munches
turtle.
on it a bit, but I mean, only half of it does it take and swallow.
Crone goes and hops back to the boat, by the way.
I'm gonna rub its back. I'm gonna call you Mossy.
Daniel, get over here.
What? It's a good
It eats
turtle.
meat. It eats meat.
Yeah.
We gotta talk to it first.
Yeah, turtles eat meat.
Yeah.
Alright,
yeah.
I'll hop back up onto the boat.
If he gets bored and descends, you're gonna float, and we're still moving. And you very sinky in all that armor.
He's not wrong. That armor does make for swimming.
Oh, do we have a rubber ducky inner tube for Daniel? Because that would be bitchin'.
That would be so great. Oh,
Temporarily, listen. Let's just tie a rope around him, and then we'll make the rope illusion look like a rubber ducky pool noodle, and then we can just have it tied to the boat instead.
Okay.
He'll just sink and just dangle on the boat, but it'll look nice.
It'll look nice.
Maybe a terrible idea, actually. I'm so sorry, Daniel.
Oh no. So the sea turtle, having bitten the fish in half and consumed half the fish, looks back at you guys. It starts shrinking back to its normal level, and it something comes up out of the ocean, and it's a little shell. It's glowing, and its beak follows this little shell as it's floating on over to you guys, and the shell lands on the railing, right? And it stops glowing, and the turtle says, "Thank you," and then disappears off into the depths, leaving half that carp, which its head portion pretty much, arguably the best part of the fish, honestly. Fish collar is pretty good.
Yeah, and the
Yeah.
cheeks.
And the cheeks, yep. Leaving that behind, and this it's not it's like a miniature conch shell almost. It's interesting looking.
Karu's looking over the railing. Karu's looking over the railing, completely ignoring the radioactive mollusk that has been placed on our ship. She immediately grabs the ship's net and throws it off. Meanwhile, Kowloon, you notice that your tent is now in the ocean.
Oh no.
She looks down and says, "Wait a minute, why isn't it deploying? What are those pillows there coming out of it for? What's all that hair, that lotion?" Oh no.
Wow.
Sneaking on top of a fish head. Why would you do that to your teammate, accidentally throwing your tent in?
I mean,
Tie a rope to her first.
yeah, if the player gives you consent, you can do that, yeah.
What? Karu wants that fish head. She was against it. She goes into the drink. She goes over the railing, goes into the drink. Thank God she's wearing 3 kimonos, 2 quilts, and a hoodie. Acts as a buoyancy thing. "Throw me the rope!" she shouts with seawater going into her bloody, fish tissue-laden scale.
Crone's
"Throw
also
me
gonna
the
rope.
whip!" All right, I throw you the idol. Okay, I try to loop it around one of the empty eye sockets, shoving Karu's hand right through the fleshy mound of the bulbous eyeball of the carp, down around its nose, and tying it up in a exemplary sailor fashion. "Bring me up," Karu says.
So there's a mess
What?
of tent and rope and Karu all over this carp head that's floating in the water. And you hear shouting, Crone, and also Daniel.
Legs,
Sorry, go ahead.
Legs is going to look at this carp head and promptly vomit over the side of the boat so loudly.
So
Whoa.
Crone's gonna look at it.
Glimmer is patting your back like it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. We're gonna
So
be
Crone-
fine.
so-
And he also rainbow vomits over the edge.
In the direction of the screaming, does Crone see them like in trouble?
Yeah, you would see the granny is in the water, in the open water with all the stuff, being like, pull me in.
All the stuff?
Oh, because
Like
there's
loot?
blood. There's blood in the water with the tent
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
and
Fine.
her and this half-eaten.
Yeah, whatever. It's fine. So anyway, no. Poor Granny. So, did the rope get to her?
Oh yeah, she's holding onto the rope. Yeah.
Oh yeah, we're gonna start
reel
pulling
her
her
in.
in so she doesn't get eaten by a shark. Because if a turtle's as big as our boat, a sea turtle, I wonder how big a great white shark is approximately in this world.
I think it's called a megalodon.
Well, then how big is their megalodon? Because our megalodon's pretty big.
It's true. Crone and Daniel, and could somebody roll for Crow, because Crow's going to help too. If you could do an athletics to pull the rope, or a strength check, whichever.
Give me 1 second.
Yep. Does anyone want to roll for a Crow?
I can. Strength row?
Strength or athletics?
Oh.
Maybe I
Noise.
should have done
To
that.
pull him up.
Yes.
Can I? Okay, hear me out. I want to tie one end of the rope to the side, and I want to do these acrobatic ballerina twirls to turn up the gear and turn the rope up to pull him in. If I do that, can I use acrobatics?
No.
Ballerina twirls?
No,
Okay,
because you
alright.
still need strength behind it. Your dexterity can't
Should see my twirls. Okay. That's why. No.
Oh boy. Well,
Sorry, Brennan.
I mean, you guys are struggling. Does anyone else want to try and save Granny and the tent and the?
Granny is willing to
Yeah.
ditch the tent into the ocean to
You know
save
what?
herself.
No. I got this. Crone stops. He rushes into his bag and throws a net.
Why? I love it.
Oh, okay.
Not in an attacking kind of fashion, but it's on a link there. But cast it out there. But it's going to bind her up and we'll just pull her in.
I will allow it to bind me up. I will bind it up even more.
All right, I'll make it easier then. The
roughage.
DC is kind of like you pull so hard and then you slip on the deck.
Pulled so hard.
At least the weight of your body is helping. Do you want me to? Are you gonna help, Pixie? Do you want your character to help?
In between vomiting, she's gonna yell to Karu that she is not welcome on this boat till she brings that tent back up. But no, she's not helping.
Okay.
I still love her.
There's more. There's so much more.
Only port in a storm.
She's Yep. All right. So, Granny, you're still in the water. Things are still bad.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to. We're gonna have to try again with a whole new pool.
Did my net hit her?
Yes, it did.
Oh, good.
It did. So if you guys could give me strength or athletic again, see if you can hoist him back up for a second time.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Cool. All right, this time you definitely got it. Oh, poor legs. Yeah, you did.
Nice.
You guys managed to pull it all onto the boat. Lost a little bit of the fish, but for the most part, the best bits are still okay.
Lost a little bit of legs on the side of the boat.
I lost a lot of legs on the side of the boat.
Oh
man.
yeah.
Glimmer and her are just on the side, not too happy. You don't even
Calls her
need.
Mittens. Tells her the good news.
Oh, Mittens is ecstatic. She's jumping around this fish head, being like, oh, "Fishy, fishy, fishy!"
As Karu's doing the same. Right? Am I right?
They're doing a little dance. She goes to give you a high five, Karu. Fish!
Karu barely puts away the butcher cleaver knife in both of her hands before smacking Mittens in her high five. All right, I got work to do. She looks around. Sorry about that whole net via tent thing. Here you go. She gives it back to Kailunt. It's her tent from the ocean, bloody water, covered in scales, and there's a large, double fist-sized fish eye staring right back at her. Whose tent is this?
It is Terrance's tent, and now it is pink. So it's been dyed pink with fish blood. It doesn't smell so great.
Okay.
Definitely needs to be washed. But you fished it out of the ocean. Congrats. All right. So the next leg of your journey is easy breezy.
Girl.
Did someone pick up the shell that was left on the banister?
Totally.
Yeah, unidentified magic object, perhaps. You should. You can do so in town, or you can do so now. What were you saying?
How do we identify the shell? Can we do a history check, or is it nature?
Well, particularly for you, Legs, you could ask Glimmer to tell you what it is.
Oh, yeah, she's gonna indelicately wipe some vomit on her arm and then be grossed out by that and wipe it on the boat and ask what it is in between belching.
The boat shivers as it feels gross, getting all that vomit on it. Nice. Oh boy. So Glimmer marches on over to the shell, looks at it, tilts his head, looks back at you and says, "You have been gifted the summoning shell."
Summoning of what?
The fish crosses his fins as best he can, imitating people. Well, you blow in the thing and it makes a little noise, and then the turtle will take you somewhere.
Oh, the turtle. Cool, cool. Guys, it summons the turtle. She pats Glimmer on the head.
Karu crosses her eyes, crinkles her brow, and says, "We've already got the fish. We don't need more turtle. Unless you're really hungry."
Glimmer is glaring at you, Karu.
As his legs.
Totally does not get it. She just does not understand the concept of not eating stuff that moves.
Glimmer at this point is like, and then goes, "Well, turtles are sacred, wonderful beings, I will tell you. And also, the ship can't go underwater and allow you to breathe. So, yeah, figure that out, people." And then walks over to your bracelet and does an I'm out little head bob and goes back inside your bracelet.
I'm hungry.
Oh, he is, but he's not happy about it.
And then I made the comment we should also kill the turtle and have some food.
Yeah, that's what he's about.
Turtles and a half shell.
Oh boy. Yeah.
Yeah, so,
That's when we
Crone,
learn the most.
So Crone looks to group and goes, I kind of want to go underwater. And I don't want you guys to die in the process. So that'd be great. I can befriend the turtle. Legs and I can just talk nice to it, I bet.
You guys,
Crone, Chrome
Okay,
looks the legs.
now is a great time to take a break too, so we
Okay,
could
okay.
probably
What was the question there, Crone?
yeah.
When they get back, Crone's going to ask you if you want to just talk nice to the turtle and befriend it the same way we do with the Orebro Garuma.
Ah, yeah, that sounds smart.
It's bound to work, you know. So listen,
What your
this is
plan?
probably the nicest character I've played so far. Oh, I have news for Sadie, and I think Taryn wants with us too, and actually and Russ. Russ got a piece of this. So I'm going up north, to Missouri, in January for a week, and it's looking like my friend who's gotten into D&D while I've been away, he's like very like he wants to run his first night, but he's nervous for the one-off. Like he's never DM'd really. He's played in like part of one campaign. He's excited, and he has the Death Cave of Strahd book to go off of. He's all set up. And he goes, yeah, Kayla has the one character. She always plays through everything. She never changes characters. That's her level, yada, yada, ranger. I'm like, that sounds great. And I thought, I'm going to be a bard. Ooh, let's bring back Barnaby.
Oh,
Wait.
The original gnome in Sin's campaign. My first character was in Pathfinder. It was a gnome
okay.
medium.
the one whose soul is like tormented forever.
Well, his soul was, while Throck had that spell, that was his soul.
Yeah, the poor horse.
In my mind, he's kind of free of that now that Throck doesn't ride horses anymore.
It's true. He wouldn't.
Yeah. The
I like
happiest
it.
day of Barnaby's life.
Bards
And then a
against
version-
Strahd.
Well, what's going to happen is my item's going to be a hand drum. And I'm going to Amazon a little hand drum, like the little small, like other country, our country, whatever kids use. Just like two beads on a string. And just you twick, 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 twick. It's going to be very proppy, very carrot toppy, very non-stoppy, hoppy jalopy.
Nice.
I'm excited, actually.
That'll be interesting.
How about a friend sent me this meme and he goes, or this little snippet, I guess, of a Reddit clip, but a D&D one-off idea where the player's job is to discover what they are throughout the course of the session. And you have players taking down notes because, like, hey, I attack with my stick. Oh, okay. Well, you made an attack action with +2. You have players writing down their stats, right, figuring this shit out as they go. I can just imagine. It sounds cool. It's probably hard to do.
Hmm.
No one knows what their character sheets are. They have blank character sheets when they start.
Wait a minute. You mean the player has a blank character
Yeah.
sheet?
Yeah, and the DM is like, when the character does something, like, I want to check my history. Okay, you got a 20, you got +3 on that. Oh, okay, so my score's probably about, maybe 17 in.
That's crazy, man. That's like a game inside a game.
Yeah, that's like playing Clue inside of D&D.
Exactly. I thought it was, I didn't know what my fellow characters are. I have to go ahead and figure it out for some kind of reveal. Like, I can't see their character sheets.
No, like only the
But
DM
no,
knows
this
who
is
they are at the start.
yourself.
Yeah, only the DM's gonna know who everyone is at the start. Wakes up, the game starts, players all have amnesia. And they're in a room. Or a cave, or,
Wow.
how M. Night Shyamalan of it.
Yeah.
Wham, bam,
We took an official like
sham-a-lam.
10-minute, which I will be right back actually because I want to get.
Well, The Fire
Weird.
Nation probably attacked.
All
Glove.
right. You
Yeah.
always season your food, even if it's crickets. Why not?
I wonder what they taste like because the mealworms, I gotta say, like the shell is so distracting that you don't really get anything else. It's almost like sawdust.
It's kind of like you ever had fried okra?
No.
No, I haven't,
Well then, never mind.
but I've heard good things.
I mean, it's kind of like fried okra, but the distracting thing about crickets is the legs. So I just pull
Yeah.
those off.
Mm.
So
Yeah, no,
I
I-
definitely ate cicadas, and the legs were the hard part. But they
Really?
tasted like lobster.
Hmm.
But if you're gonna
Bugs.
arthropods, because they are arthropods.
I
Yeah.
will say the hardest thing for me to eat was the horse meat in Iceland.
Horse meat.
Yeah, that fucked me up. I was like, I can't finish it. Because
Aw.
my brain wouldn't let me. It wasn't that it tasted bad; it didn't taste like anything other than probably what it was, which is horse. But the knowledge that it was horse, I was like, I really like ponies. I don't want to eat a pony.
Yeah. I'm with you there on that one. I probably would have sobbed through the whole meal.
I will say this: if you're gonna eat and eat insects, do your best to cook them, because eating them raw is a chance of getting tapeworms.
Really?
Yeah.
I've
And
eaten
actually,
raw termites, and they tasted like almond.
Wow.
yeah.
But
Well,
I didn't know
they're
I could
probably
get sick from
okay.
them.
But like grasshoppers, like I usually like pull the heads off, and it takes the stomach with them, and I cook the bodies.
Oh yeah, I've
you know,
never
but-
done anything like that.
Like grasshoppers totally carry tapeworm,
Ooh, ugh.
and yeah.
So,
Sorry.
Anyway,
so there I
Yeah, so
was
you're
on a boat.
You're on a boat. Yeah. You guys are actually just moving along on the water. Do you want to take off into the air again, or?
I thought we were gonna befriend the turtle and try to make a new boat.
yeah, we're gonna.
Well, you
Make
have
friends.
to tell. The turtle has already left and dove deep into the depths. Because
He's our
we're getting
friend.
close to shore, and it's not gonna do that.
Okay.
But you guys don't take a friend. You saved it from helped it with its really bad carp problem.
We carp those DMs.
Yeah, you did. You carped those DMs for sure. So
For sure.
you can definitely see the shoreline coming up. Are you gonna dock it like a boat, or are you gonna fly it in?
What do you guys think?
Oh, what are our chances of camouflage saying that this is a boat? Obviously, with a huge freaking eye on the sail, watching everything, people would probably figure that it is a Takarabune.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty obvious it's a Takarabune.
Fly in.
And you're also just going to a village. That's your main pit stop. What you know about it is that it's called Mizu Village and that there is an Onmyo Bureau there.
Okay, Water Village, Omiya Bureau. Got
Yep.
it.
Mizu. One other small fact. Keru reflects back on all the time she's looked at ship-faced. Are there any permanent markings saying that this has come from the Tesai family? Because this is their land. Technically, it's their boat. I'd hate for them to repossess it.
Nope.
Okay.
They didn't have any time to, because they had just bought it. It literally was just purchased and then put into the yard. You guys took it before they could do anything with it.
Okay.
Yeah. So make sure you guys figure out who has that shell so it doesn't go into, inventory purgatory. There we go. I can English. And with that, the boat lifts up out of the water, a little creaking in the structure as it moves, and it flies up and over and over. You guys get higher and higher. The shore gets closer and closer until you see these really pretty beaches, white sand, really nice. You can see the seagulls flying at your level because, you're in the air. And and the ship is very happily at this point just careening along. Keru, you managed to get a very large amount of carp from that very large carp head. It is now gone, so Pixie, you don't have to vomit anymore, and you can
There
enjoy the
you
rest of your
go.
time.
Sweet.
Lollipop, lollipop, oh, la,
Yep.
la.
Unfortunately, Caden's character's tent is still pink.
That's
And
okay.
fish smelling.
Yeah, and smelling of fish. Crow feels really bad, so he's trying to help you clean it up.
I
Yeah,
have
it's a
no
shame
doubt
I don't
that
have peroxide anymore.
Yeah.
I'll take
I have-
blood out of anything.
I have no doubt that Miss Assistant Captain Princess Fuzzmittens will want to assist you in cleaning up the blood from that tent.
Oh, no. Mittens is over at the front of the ship giving herself a good cleaning.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Because she helped you with the carp head. She's done. Yeah. So you guys fly over what seems to be a nice little village with a very large structure at the north part of it, and find a nice clearing next to the village. Yes.
She's busy right now.
All right. So you guys managed to park the boat in a clearing next to the village, and you have landed. All right. So coming into this village, you guys see little sparse bits of trees here and there. It looks really pleasant. It's not too far from the beach. Neither is your boat. The walkways are very sandy, but gravelly and sandy together. It definitely kind of strikes you weird as how small this village is, because this seems to be the last stop before the capital, which is kind of odd for it to be so quaint. And now I'm going to move you guys over to it.
Wait, before you do,
Okay.
Keru tries to get a beat of where the capital is in relation to the village. Is it over here? Is it underneath us? To the left?
We don't know yet.
Oh.
I mean, you have food stores now. Yeah.
It's pretty carpy.
Oh.
Mhm. It's definitely efficient.
Oh.
That joke was definitely up to scale.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
The only parts on the map that you guys have been made aware of and told about
Finished.
are on the map. So
Got
as
it.
you guys talk to people and figure stuff out, more will be revealed. Because it is not really during the time of internet, and there's not like a whole bunch of knowledge passed by. That's true. So you guys make your way into town and convene in the town square.
Making our way downtown. Oh no. Wow. That looks so flammable.
Haunted?
And haunted.
Well, okay, guys, look. The colors are blacked in. It's more lively and less dead.
It looks really
It's
good.
like
No, it looks really
bamboo,
good.
right?
I love it.
But yeah, I'm getting bamboo and like wood. I'm like, ooh, Vanth, careful.
Oh yeah, no, that definitely. It's mostly like wooden structures. And
No, it looks really good.
Can we put mittens on our hands?
yeah.
No, but I don't have a problem with it. I'm also 7.5 feet tall. Could probably carry Vanth around almost as easily as Mittens.
Heru stops dead in her track. She looks at the rest of the team and says, we can tell them that we're going to give them some carp, but not give it to them. That's called a fishing scam.
Oh.
Oh my gosh. I don't think we're up to a scam of that magnitude.
It just took her like, what, a half hour to figure this joke out? Okay.
That's of a higher scale than I'm
Oh.
used to.
So, as you can see, for your convenience, I have labeled the buildings.
Oh yeah.
Yes. But you're walking through, you see many different kinds of buildings. There's homes, there's only seems to be a handful of actual businesses. And then all the roads seem to converge towards this very large building, which is the Shores End Onsen, which is a sort of bed and breakfast, as I wrote.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Octopus Tavern.
That's where they have the. Never mind.
Yeah.
It's the Gullible Octopus Tavern.
For
So,
especially gullible octopuses?
are you trying to fix the P into an F? Really?
Damn it, Sadie! How could you? What the hell? Are you like psychic or something? Wait a minute. Am I that predictable?
Yeah, you're that predictable.
God
We
darn
saw
it.
the blue dot coming.
Yeah.
It was the wrong color green. I was gonna cover up the entire P and write down an F, and no one would ever know until like an hour into the game, and then they're gonna be like, "Sirens farting. Who did that?" Tee. And then I'll be like,
Oh my god.
It's interesting to see how your mind works, Russ.
What's the sad thing is, when I'm at the office tomorrow, looking over the NSHN flu influenza report, I'll be thinking, "Sirens farting."
Oh my lord.
Okay.
Oh my
Enough about
god.
that.
Alrighty. Yes. So, you see there's a few people here and there, but it's a quaint, very small village. And now you are in the middle of it. And the biggest thing you see is that onsen. It must be like very important or something, I guess. I don't know. Well, you don't know until you start talking to people or going places.
Are
Also,
we gonna split up or meet back, or what are we doing?
you definitely don't have a place to stay unless you want to, break out the, 3 tents that you have now in camp.
Oh yeah, we need an inn. Clamping.
Lamp.
Keru turns around at that insanely huge building. With all the flags on top. Looks like a nice bed and breakfast to me, she says. Shouldn't we check in with our supposed fellow compatriots?
Yeah.
We'll find out why the Omioji Bureau is so small here. Because we're used to the big one.
Oh yeah, the big one was so nice. Are you all going?
Yeah.
Also, were you going to leave Mittens on the boat or Crow? I didn't know if you were going to take them with you.
That's
Crow's a free man. He can go where he wants.
Yep.
Then he will go with you guys. How about Mittens? Leave, take? Margaret, leave, take?
Margaret's.
Oh, she comes with me.
Okay.
Yeah, bring Mittens. Mittens can ride my shoulder.
All right, so everyone's going to the bureau. You walk in and notice that this building has many offices, of which only one is labeled Onmyoji Bureau.
Weird.
Doesn't seem to bode well. The other offices are like mayoral office of water affairs and, like other kinds of government offices. Kind of very official-like, but you make your way over to the office that says Onmyoji Bureau. When you open the door, you all pile into a singular room with another door, of course, of which you don't know what's on the other side of that door. But in the room that you're in, there's this older gentleman with wings sitting in a chair, leaning back, legs on his desk. He looks up, ruffles his paper, which he was reading currently, and looks at you guys and waits for you to explain yourself.
Hello. We're from Katashima City. We were supposed to have some business here somewhere. Please.
He tilts his head and looks at you, Daniel.
Oh, please don't make that noise.
Yeah, we came a real long way to do a lot of good.
He nods and folds his paper up and says, "Oh, all right. So, you lot here from the big city over yonder. You're from the other bureau, so I take it you have business here for."
We've been taking down Oni lately, so wasn't sure if it was like that or if you needed
Half Oni.
assault to kidnapping too.
Why would you want to take down half Oni? They're nice.
No. It was full Oni.
Full Oni.
Yeah.
Baloney. I haven't seen one around here forever. What kind of trick?
Yeah. No, because they went to
were
our
here.
side. We stopped them. We can send them here if you want, though.
Oh,
We can be here by what's today? Tuesday. By Wednesday.
Look, I don't know what games you guys are playing, but don't don't
Basketball.
have anything. Oh, basketball. What is that?
Oh, it's a
Yeah.
game.
Oh. It's a game.
Look.
Hey,
Yes.
hey,
What?
hey. Where's your Saito? Where's your Saito?
Saito.
Yeah, who does
Yeah.
your everything around here?
Your bookkeeping, makes the appointments.
Gets yelled at for
Oh, my
nothing.
trainee. Have you seen him? I sent him out a while ago, and he is supposed to be back, but he is not.
Oh,
This is a bad start, guys. This is
Oh, let me look here. What's
oh, this is
today?
done.
Today is what? Is it a Tuesday? I don't know.
Vote
Monday.
goes down on a Tuesday. Yeah.
Oh. Well, if it's that, it's been 2 weeks.
Oh shit.
Wow.
Look. Bunta has his problems, but he is a good trainee.
You're
Sam,
not
Wild
that
terrible
sentence
boss.
that sentence you just said there, that didn't make sense. A good trainee.
Yeah.
If he was good, wouldn't he
No.
be a professional?
Yeah, if he was good, he'd be completely out of the trainee stage and just be a normal employee. But
Because
This
now
guy-
I'm worried.
This guy's a
he's
terrible
being
boss.
blamed.
is he dead?
Well, heavens, he shouldn't. He just was going to. He had to go check on some worried neighbors
If he's
about
dead, I'm gonna
some
tell.
noise complaint. So I'm sure he just fell asleep in the field or something.
Yeah.
For 2
Yeah.
weeks?
If he's
Yeah.
dead, I'm gonna
Terrible
tell
boss.
Saito that you did this.
Terrible boss. See
Whoa,
this is a
whoa,
terrible
whoa,
boss.
whoa!
It's
We don't-
not unknown for younger folk to go and lose track of time and
There's a 4-day welfare check in hell. So
What's his name? What's your
There's a
guy? Your
Hour
Saito?
period
Buddha.
Punta. Got it.
Yes.
Gunta be dead.
Yeah,
Okay.
I picked him up when he was small, a little pupper, and trained him to be an onmyoji.
Oh god, he just
said
said
pupper.
pupper.
Is he an animal?
No.
No, he's a yokai of the Inugami type.
Oh god. Oh god.
He ruffles his
Alright.
feathers, and then he hits his hand on the desk. Look here now. My trainee is my problem. But if you guys would like to help, I would not refuse.
If he dies, I'm telling our Saito that you did this.
I don't know who Saito is.
Fear and woe be upon you.
Well, his fear woe is null and void in this town. This is
Okay.
the Mizu Onmyo Bureau, thank you. And I am the head here, and I don't know who this Saito is. Now, is there anything I can help you with?
We're gonna get back home and Saito's gonna be so mad at us.
So bad.
Yeah, pretty much. Keru looks at his desk. Did he say his name or have a nameplate?
The nameplate on the desk says
Tim.
WATARU O with a line over it, TA.
Watoropai, she says. 2 questions. One,
No.
No, there's no P.
You say what now? My name, Madame, is Wataru Ota. You can call me Mr. Ota.
Mr. Oda, she says.
Hopefully
Takes a
out of
really
here.
good look at him. Sexy old man. Yes, no.
He's very crotchety looking. He's got a long he's actually pretty Western looking too. He's got like the cowboy beard, little grizzly face. Yeah.
Grizzly face, wrinkled, like weathered, like he's seen a lot of
Oh,
things.
definitely weathered. He definitely has that I've seen too much kind of I don't give a crap swagger to him.
Oh, swagger.
Mr.
and
O's
grizzly.
way out of his office if he doesn't find his employees.
We'll take you up on that. We will find Bunta, and we'll bring him back safe and sound.
He's probably dead. He's probably not safe or sound.
Definitely telling Saito.
Yeah, sound. At
What's
least.
left
We'll
of
have
him?
a sound of him.
Look, guys. The Bunta is a very able-bodied individual who could completely check on this noise complaint by himself.
Oh, we believe you.
Some folk from the green pasture area just kept complaining about these drumming noises. All hours of the night, there would be drums. It's really very curious, but didn't seem to hurt nothing. No.
Did set fire to the wind.
Now, looky here. If you want to go and retrieve Bunta, I suppose that would be all right. However, clearly you all have come a long way for some other reason than to bother me and Bunta.
Hey, behave yourself, guys.
What you gonna do, lose us?
Probably.
No.
Shit, did I say that out loud? Sorry.
Nope. Karu would like to do two things. One, lean over to Crow and say, "We lost legs. She's the face of this team. We need her to be in the lead. Go find her and make sure she's safe right now." Secondly, she leans up at the crotchety, weathered, scruffy guy, and she has a lot of conflict with him. She just doesn't like him. They just don't clash. And she says, "We'll take you up on that offer. We will find Bunta over at the Green Pastures Rest. And when we bring him back, me and you are going to have a gingerbread making contest. And then we're going to find out that we do, in fact, have a lot of things in common. Look deeply into each other's eyes. And within 5 minutes of the end of this little Hallmark romance movie that we got going on, we're going to kiss. Oh, yeah, we're going to kiss."
Oh my god!
Wow.
Why?
I've been watching a lot of Hallmark movies. I'm checking off my Christmas checklist.
Wataru looks at you, grunts, and says, "Is that so? I don't know if I can oblige this movie thing you're talking about. This whole thing is very weird."
She points a finger right in his face and she smashes her hand on the desk. "I've never been hotter."
Oh my god.
Then she storms out. She storms out.
So, Mr. Ota is just kind of like confused at this point and scratches the back of his head, says, "Well, I mean, it is the warmer region does have a problem with some constitutions out there.
Whoa.
Not my
Pardon.
fault."
Karma.
He glares at you.
Hmm.
Ikuya.
Hmm.
You have a whole file on him.
He's not a dog, he's a bird.
He ruffles his wings and he goes, "Yeah, what he said."
Fine.
I don't know. Hold on, let me look. He reaches down, not for the cracker, but for a little optical lens, and then puts it over his eye and focuses it in as he's trying to look at the picture. Oh, I think he might have passed through. I'm really good with faces. Oh, he was on his way to the capital, which is up through, you know about the capital, right? Yes. So he stayed for about 3 days and then he went to the north to Turtle Ferry, which is how you get to the cap. You guys really are from across the world, aren't you? Just
Yeah.
damn. A flying ship?
We've been fighting Onis for the last 2 weeks. And Ninja.
Ninja.
Giant
60-foot
walking
tall
skeletons.
Yep.
He passed his forehead. Shoo, that's a lot of stuff that I don't know anything about because this is a peaceful village and I intend to keep it that way. He looks at all of you accusingly.
We may let you.
It's already too late. We're already here.
If you want to know more information about this fella, you probably want to go to the onsen because they are the ones that deal with all the visitors. They are the reason this whole village exists. This village is basically here for them. He nods at you guys and says, "Oh, if you find Bunta, tell him you took too long this time."
We'll definitely tell him.
There's a lot of papers here that need filing, that's for sure. He points over at a very small desk that's up against the wall with papers about 2
Maybe
feet
we
high.
send him back to our bureau. Yeah.
Well, they kind of have hands.
Look, I don't
They have
need your
spines.
fancy bureau to tell me how to run my bureau. It's fine. We've been going along just hunky-dory over here.
We didn't lose our Saito.
I don't, again, know who this Saito is.
Okay,
Bunta.
I'm gonna try to herd everybody out. Okay, have a good day, Sheriff.
I don't know what this sheriff is either. I am head of the bureau of this town, of this small village. And he keeps going on about it. People coming in trying to tell him how to do his thing. As you guys are hustled outside. And Crow is apparently gone to gather legs from the local tavern. Where are the rest of you going?
I guess to said tavern.
Oh, good. So everyone is going to
I have
the
a
local
list.
octopus tavern.
They go with Dave. I think I want to come with too, but that's where I'm going.
As Karu walks closer to the Octopus Tavern, does she recognize it as a barn? No, it's a real tavern.
It's a tavern.
It's a bar.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's a bar and a tavern together.
Okay.
It's restaurant, pub, whatever.
Bar and grill. Hi, welcome to Chili's.
All right.
Hmm.
Legs. Here. When you first get into the tavern, you're greeted by a female figure. She comes over to you and says, "Hello, I'm Machi. Can I help you with anything?"
Yeah. Sorry. Your name is a dessert, and that threw me for a second. Your finest sake. Here, please.
That is so sweet of you to call me a dessert. Here, let me show you over to the bar then. And she takes you over to a bar, sets you down on a seat, comes around the other side, and serves you up a nice sake. She leans forward on the bar with her resting her face in her hands as she's looking at you with a big smile on her face. Are you gonna stay around for a while visiting? Is this your first time?
Shush. Okay. So I'm looking for a person.
Oh,
This guy he's like this Saito here. Okay. His name is Bunta. He's an Inuagami. You seen him?
oh, you're talking about little Bunta that works with the well, we call him
Yeah.
God, now it's little
Yeah.
Bunta?
Oh,
Mhm.
he's just a real wonderful lad.
Oh
I've
no,
seen him around actually.
he's so dead. It's little Bunta. He's so dead. Not big, I can defend myself, Bunta. Little Bunta.
Little Bunta.
Little ball of fur.
All right.
God bless us, everyone.
Oh
How much do I owe you, sister?
I'm sorry. What'd you say?
How much do I owe you?
Oh, well, if you're going to find our dear Bunta, who is just a joy, this one is on me.
Don't need to tell me twice. Legs pieces it right out the bar.
She watches you like take off as the rest of your group comes in with Crow at the forefront. He looks surprised as you walk right by him. And the rest of them, I don't even know what's gonna happen, but you meet them at the door.
Teru
All
was
right.
saying, Did you guys see Mr. Oda hitting on me? I don't know.
Jesus.
We gotta go save Bunta, Kunta, Kinte.
Lota?
We gotta go find him.
Sunta? Kama?
It's getting kind of late. Dinner time is gonna come up in a bit. Maybe an hour before dinner, maybe 2.
I mean, yeah, I don't know.
Kiru
about
has a
5
moral
drinks
debate. Kiru is morally debated. She wants a good night's rest with a masseuse to rub her bunions. At the same time, she
Yep.
does want to save an innocent
Yep.
person.
Also, yep.
What was that, Daniel? Would I interrupt you?
No, you're
No,
fine.
You're good.
I was just sitting here thinking, if he's been gone for so long already, one more might not hurt. But if he's still alive, it might matter a lot. So
I'll let him know you said that.
Not really. If you take the ship, you would be able to get there as the sun was setting.
no,
She shrugs her shoulders.
I wonder who did that.
She can't remember back that far.
Yeah.
Or we
I
just
sounds
agree.
fair.
back up.
All my
Mm,
money was in my tent.
liar.
Ah, that's a good
Karu goes
lie.
over there to the general store and buys new tents. She is, in fact, a liar.
Chrome was gonna believe her. I should have rolled insight
She's
next time.
got 1,304 gold pieces. How much for tents?
Okay, so as you walk in
Less
to
than 11.
the general store, you see a male and a female behind the counter. At the glint of light, as the sun is kind of low in the sky, you can see that parts of their skin look a little iridescent. It's cool looking. They're both behind the counter one's doing accounting work, it looks like, and the other one is working on inventory. They both look up and greet you with a smile. Welcome, says the female.
Karu bows, gives according customer respect to store owners and says, "This is your lucky day. I am with the team. We love this village. We love it." And she holds up a wrinkly, bony finger. "We're going to camp out. I would love to buy 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10 tents."
10 tents?
She doesn't count well, but yes, 10. It does, in fact. Now, these are no normal tents. I want only the finest quality that Mizu Village has to offer.
They both look at each other and then look back at you. And the woman says, "Well, I mean, we have only one kind of tent in this store." And
Is it the best kind of tent? She says, leaning over the counter, looking deep into her eyes.
oh, well, yes.
There you go.
I believe they are the best.
There you go. Sorry.
That's right. I
then-
only want the best, and I'm willing to pay high coin piece.
Mm-hmm.
The guy is like, "Okay, well, I mean, it's 20 gold per tent." Mhm.
Now, are these glamping tents? She says, making air quotes, not knowing exactly what glamping is, but it seems to be a thing back in Kitsuma City.
The two of them look at each other and they kind of just arch a brow and look.
Because I'd pay
One
more for
whispers to
glamping
the other, and the woman goes, "We aren't very
Yes.
sure what glamping is, but they're camping tents. Yes, a lot of the beachgoers really like to use them. They fall asleep
Ooh.
on the beach when they're sunning. It's really nice."
Yeah. True.
So actually, do you have some cast iron skills we can use as makeshift armor for these tents?
I don't think we do.
Karu holds up her hand to Daniel. "We won't need armor for the tents. It only makes them harder to be destroyed by me. I will buy 10 of your highest quality tents that you have to offer."
Sure
She
money.
says as she pulls out a big sack of what appears to be coins, but
What?
labeled
Oh.
all bearings.
Oh no. Well, there's a problem with that, the guy says. We only have 8 in inventory.
I'll take 8.
All right. And he points over to the back of the store. You can see a little sign that says beach tents.
Karu waits for the store guy to pick them up and put them in her cart and carry them for her.
They don't have any carts. They only have like a hand basket. And if that, they're all like hand woven hand baskets to carry around the store. They would not fit tents. But he shrugs and he comes around the side of the counter. He's like, "Oh, all right, ma'am." And then the lady looks at you and goes, That'll be 160 gold, sir. Right here, yes.
She reaches into a bag labeled ball bearings and pulls out 160 gold. Ha ha! Suckers! Try to pickpocket me. I'll get you. And lays them down on the counter one by one.
Oh god. 1 gold.
Oh,
2
do you
gold.
want to do what legs ask?
Oh my god, what are legs? I don't drink a lot, so I'm about 5 drinks in. Hurry, we gotta save Punta. Got it. Leave. Has to leave half. We'll get them on the way out. I'm gonna go with that.
All right. He picks up the 4 tents and takes down the for sale sign of the beach tent area and puts a little sold sign on the other 4. And goes over to you and says, "Thank you, miss.
No.
I am
It's Ms.
Ms. Sorry about that. I am Hideo. And that is my wife, Ayami, over there. We are of the Fujiwara clan. My brother has, and his wife owns the tavern next door. Where do you want these tents? I will just take them if it's not too far."
Writing down notes. Writing down notes. Next door. All right. Pa 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 pa. We will have the tents delivered to our. Okay, now it gets complicated because there is no place that we are living. We're actually going to be on a ship with the tents. Oh, deliver them to our ship. Thank you.
Where would that be? Ocean ship?
Quickly, Keiru looks around at her compatriots, the ones who parked the ship that she totally forgot where she were parked at. She has horrible direction. There you go. There, right.
Yeah.
She
That's
points
where
right
you
at
park
it.
the ship. He sighs a little heavily. He says, "I'll be right back."
She stops him, puts her hand on his shoulder. She slips him like an extra 5 gold pieces and says, "It's the Takarabune that smells like carp and despair."
I'll make a note of that.
Alcohol and
And he goes
spider.
off to put the tents in there. What do you guys do now?
We're off to find Punta, Bunta, Kunta.
Going off into the night. You're not gonna go into the onset or anything either. It's straight out there. Because
Where are we going?
you have an actual mission, and it's to find the lady's brother who went missing. And this was
Oh yeah, that's right. There's another
Yeah.
mission
And you went
in the mission.
north
there's
to Turtle
so
Ferry.
many things happening here. Oh my gosh.
Okay. All right. I have things to ask the fortune teller anyway.
Oh, you guys go into the occult store. Of course. All right. Okay. So you guys go into the occult store. And there is this gloomy looking girl who's sitting in a very ornate chair reading a very odd looking book. Could be a spell book. I don't know. But it's definitely weird. It's got some strange markings on it. And she has black hair, black clothing, probably black mascara on. She looks up from her book and sees you both walk in. There's lots of weird shit everywhere. Bird feather charms and skulls and little things in jars.
Jars. Sorry.
There's like little beetles and all sorts of different kinds of herbs everywhere. It's a very eccentric shop.
How jarring.
What do you guys do?
I'm gonna wait for her to notice me.
Oh, she is noticed. She closes her book, places it on the desk, and stands. You can see she's wearing actually a black dress. Very lacy bits on the bottom. Hem. But everything is still very black.
Is it fine quality?
It seems to be like hand tooled.
I compliment her on the nice fine quality of her garb.
Oh, she looks at you inquisitively. Well, she says, welcome to my shop. Sirens parting. It's rare to get visitors here. I thank you so much for your compliments on my dress. But you are here for a reason. Is it because you like the dark arts?
Yes. No.
Daniel, yes.
I point, I hook a thumb at Kailunt, and I'm like, she does.
I see. Very curious. How would one such as yourself be drawn to darkness? Aren't your type more towards balance in all things? Daniel.
Oh, me? Oh,
Mhm.
yes.
It's very curious.
What was the answer to the question?
Are you into balance?
Oh,
Yeah.
death fascinates me.
Okay.
As it fascinates us all, or terrifies us. She turns to Kailunt. And you? Why are you here? How astute. Okay. And, oh, you are a very interesting person. Quite the good eye. And she points at her forehead. On my dress. I'm sure you could make better, though.
Well, I like to. It's something I do.
Oh, wonderful talent here. How can I help all of you? Apparently, somebody shoves Crow through the door. He bumps into the three of you, and then looks behind him, and looks forward, and clears his throat. Sorry.
Oh my. Legs is gonna look at Crow and blush and look at the lady.
He looks very out of place.
Crow pipes up in a cracking voice. I'm here for a reading, he says, pointing at the sign. Maybe in private, because I have personal questions, he says, blushing, looking at Legs. Looking
Gosh,
away.
you sound a lot like Karu.
Why does he sound like Karu?
Because Karu has her hand up his back, making him talk.
Oh no.
Sweet Pete.
No.
Oh no.
What's happened,
Oh,
guys?
Think about it. The guy's in his homeland. He has no memories. He has this opportunity to go to a fortune teller to maybe delve into his past and reveal something about his future.
Oh. Well, this is probably the right place for him to be in, though.
Exactly.
The owner, the lady, steps closer to all of you and goes, "Readings? You would like some readings?
Yes.
Well, you've come to the right place. I am Sano. Well, my first name is Chisato Sano. And I'm known for my very direct and accurate readings. Let's go have some readings then." And she turns around, goes behind the counter, leans down, comes back up, and she's got this little priestess hat on with some different kinds of, I don't know, they look like bells on top of a wand. And then a couple other items that she places onto the counter. And then she looks at all of you, very excited. And she's like, "What kind of reading would you like? What the gods want? The future? Or perhaps how you will die?"
Well, that
With
one's kind of
the-
lost its sting.
Yeah.
Karu leaves the building at that point.
Oh no.
Gosh,
She
I
knows
feel like Crone's gonna die choking on popcorn someday.
I mean,
Wah, wah.
above game, I figure him dying is kind of like little Nicky.
And just never does.
I'm sorry. I'll go back and put him in the flask. That's it.
Yeah, probably. I mean, you are from Enma's Hell. Where would you really go? Probably back there. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I've had enough of this. I'm going back home.
Oh man. Well, what are you guys doing? Do you guys want your fortune read or?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Crow says yes, trying to like not sound like Karu.
Oh boy.
Ah, dang it!
For real though.
I just have a question that I would like read.
All right then. Well, who's first? Don't be shy. It won't hurt much, she says coyly as she shakes the little stick with the bells on it.
I've got like Rafiki vibes from this.
Bananas, wash bananas.
I was trying to make her more of a character that was like Wednesday from the Addams Family.
Yeah, low key legs is like digging her dark vibes. Like
Oh yeah.
life sucking vibes are awesome.
It's like I'm here
Try
for it. I'll go first. Me.
All right. And she looks at you. She's like, approach, if you dare.
I'm approaching.
She's a little thrown off by how forward you are, but she's cool with it. I will consult the gods, unless you have something specific you want to know.
No, nothing specific. I find it easier for the gods to work if there's not specifics.
So she shakes her little stick with the bells. Shing, shing, shing. I call upon the gods, far and below, near and above, mainly below, though. She looks at you. She's like, what is in store for this mortal? What? She looks down as if she's going into a trance. And then she looks back, but she looks back really far to where she's like looking at the ceiling and all you can see is your chin. And then she goes forward again. Oh, I can hear their voices. One, a lady. Oh, she calls to me. Ooh, tantalizing. Is
Yeah.
she a dark one? She looks at you at this point. Daniel.
Yeah.
She's looking at you. Is she a dark one?
Yes?
Ooh, she has her fingers on your soul. I can see
Oh
it.
my.
Hmm.
Do tell.
But what are you to her?
I
Curious.
imagine we're all meat.
Do you have anything specific you're looking for?
Hmm. Let's see.
If not, I will conclude our reading by drawing of the stick.
Well, I don't want to hog all the reading, so go ahead. Thank you.
All right. And she takes this, it's a long cylinder. She starts shaking it, saying basically gibberish and being pretty dramatic about it too. Show me what you want to tell him, she says as she's shaking this cylinder, and a singular stick is popped out more than the rest. She grabs it out and then looks at it and then smells it for some reason and then looks at it again and she's like, yes, this is, you are going to be doing something interesting. You are going to see the living God.
The what?
Yes, the living God. Into the depths you will go. Oh, that's exciting. How
The
deep?
living
Who
God?
knows? But it's going to be dangerous. And she hands you the stick. The stick has nothing on it. It's basically a carved stick, and it just has like a red letter at the very top of it.
Okay.
Also
Is
gibberish.
this mine now?
Take it with you. You'll need it. And she arches a brow and is very intensely looking at you.
Okay. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna sniff it.
It doesn't smell like anything. It was weird that she sniffed it in the first place.
Okay. Thank you. I appreciate it.
May
Ma'am,
the darkness follow you.
I'm sure it will.
Who's next?
Crow can go next.
Oh boy.
All right. Crow goes next.
Yeah, we're getting close to our cutoff time.
All right. And
Yes, I was.
Crow says, above game, I'm going to try to not talk like Keru while Crow interacts.
If
Why,
you
tie
wanna,
my kangaroo down, mate. I was just a wondering what the skinny was. What's a John Dory about me past? I was, putting some shrimps on the bobby. When all of a sudden, no matter how the dog's breakfast, I got the amnesia. So, my biggest question for you is, what is my history?
oh boy.
Gosh, the uncanny valley.
Wow.
I could see my house from here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's
Pretty
not
okay.
cold enough for that. I can make it cold though.
Weird. Man.
Crow just nods. I'm just gonna have him go with it. Right.
Right.
So this Chisato looks at him and says, you would like to know about your past, how much darkness you carry with you. Yes. I'm gonna go straight to what the future says. She starts shaking that cylinder again. Shake, 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 shake. And a single stick comes up above all others. She yanks it out and then sticks it on his nose and taps him in the face with it. This will tell me all. She looks at it. She actually takes a taste of it, like she licks it.
A COVID test?
She's like, I don't know about this one. So much shrouded energy. Yes, I do think that what you are seeking for is not really found in this location. You're going to have to go really deep into the heart, and there you will find what you are looking for. But you are also looking for something else. You will find that here, that other thing. Yeah, the light, that thing. You'll find that here. Don't bring it here, though. It's fine.
He does not look at legs when he says this. Is the other thing also deep in my heart? With an Australian accent, shrimp on the Barbie.
She's like, no.
Ow.
The other thing that you are looking for was purpose to help others that have helped you. So that is very weird that you would say that. And she takes the stick and she throws it behind her. And she's like, next.
I like this woman. We need to leave her a big tip.
But that also comes to the conclusion of this session, as it is now 11 p.m.
Oh, okay.
Nobody did.
Junta?
There's two. Yeah, the magistrate's wife asked you personally to find her brother, and you guys are like, we have to save Buddha.
All right.
Well, we get
Next
distracted,
year.
man.
Next year on the far shore.
Junta, go with you.
Yeah.
All right, later, gators.
Later.
All right.
Later.
Good night, everybody.
We'll have our Chisato do a couple more readings, and then I guess you guys will go after Buddha.
Yep.
We gotta save him.
You have there's a lot that you guys need to see and do, and people to meet. You have lots of stuff to do, but it's
I
a
just
new
want to see more
chapter.
maps.
Well, there's more. I went
Yeah.
for the isometric view kind of thing, and like little scratchy designs. I saw a couple maps and I was inspired by them, so I was like, I'm gonna try that out.
Yeah, I dig this one.
Julio.
But also, you don't have a bureau to play with, so you got a whole village.
Cool.
Yeah.
Neat.
I do want to promote a one-shot D&D 5e game anytime you guys want to play.
Okay.
One shot.
Tell them what
What
it's
do you mean by
called.
one shot?
Meaning the characters have already been made. You just go ahead and choose one. Very quickly, the plot unfolds. Fight, fight, fight. I do a little Christmas caroling through a nice winter snow. More fighting, and you get to make a wish at the end.
And can anyone join?
Anybody. I would
And-
be more than happy if Jeff could join on this one
That's
shot.
what I was gonna ask.
Nope.
Yeah, he's so sick of DMing. He actually would like to play a game.
Oh my god. If he DMs Dungeons & Dragons, I think he will enjoy this particular game.
Cool. When's it?
Tell me,
Next
it is ready.
I think.
It is ready to rock and roll anytime. Let me know
Okay.
when it's most convenient for you.
Okay.
And with Sadie's permission, I will post the sign up, the Roll20 sign up for Trolls, the Holiday Sing Along Winter Miracle. That's all
That's
right.
okay.
Same.
Karen will tell you that it's okay.
It is perfectly fine. In fact, the worse you sing, the better.
Oh, yes.
It will make for magic.
Same.
Literally, you have described the third chapter of the one shot. Yes.
Wow.
Oh.
It is in this Discord, but it's not being streamed.
It might not. It'd be best if it wasn't. I've stolen a lot of things from very many, many places, and there will be coarse language and a lot of bloodshed.
Cool.
All right. If you want to stream it, go for it. But again, I do not care.
Sweet.
Gonna take you to jail, Russ. For
Ooh.
copyright.
I know.
All right. Well, I would like to plug Service Entrance People podcast. You can go to any major listening platform or Facebook or Instagram and click on it and plug it in there. And yeah, we're there. So Service Entrance People podcast.
Nice.
Follow us. Yep. Yay. Thank you so much. All right, guys. I'm going to let you go. Enjoy your holiday hells.
Yeah.
Personal
Happy
house.
holidays, guys. Thanks for tuning in and thanks for playing along with us or whatever.
See you on the other
I hope you
side.
liked it. I hope you liked it a lot.
It was hella awesome.
I look
Love
forward
it.
to next year.
Yep. I'm sitting here like, the living God? Why am I going to say the living God? No, wait, come back. No, tell me.
Well, of course,
I felt
others have to talk
here.
in, like riddles. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.